Today I'm going to show everyone this Toyota Celica GT from the 70s. I actually have quite a few here. I have 4 in total. And I bought a couple and I also received a couple as a gift because someone found out that I like this car and so they decided to get it for me. And I had purchased a couple on my own, so I ended up with four different colors here. And I'm gonna just open them, share it, and show the cars to everyone. Oh, it's here. So I decided to open the black one first because the black one comes with the card. So I want to show the card first. So this was from the 70s, this car, and I believe they stopped making this in 77. And the Celica is actually, it has a very interesting history. It is actually the predecessor to the Supra. So everybody knows the Supra, but not too many people talk about the Celica. So the newer Majorettes, right, they come with a card like this, and I think this is a really cool feature because if you're actually into the car or just the car scene or car culture, the card gives you all the stats, and that is just awesome, right? So Majorette is more of like a car enthusiast brand, a lot more so than Hot Wheels, right? Because Hot Wheels they're just toys, and they'll market to the adult collector, but it's really a toy company. Right. And this was in fact supposed to be not really competing, but kind of like Toyota's attempt to make something like a 60s Mustang. So the 60s Mustang has what is called like the Coke bottle styling. So if you look at the style here of the car, and this is Toyota's attempt to make something that is similar to the 60s Mustang. And of course, the Supra actually is based on this car. So the Supra is actually called, it's not called that anymore, but at one point it was called the Celica Supra. So this is the original Toyota Celica, right? And this is the, it came in a 1.4, 1.6, and a 2.0, but this one, according to the card, is the 1.4. I'm going to open up the others and then just look at them all at the same time. So I already cut the one with the card. Let's take out the green. Four at the same time is a little much. It kind of makes me feel a bit spoiled. It's just too much. It's too much indulgence. But I didn't buy them all at the same time. I kind of collected them over time. And I received, there are gifts in here. So it's not like I went out and bought all 4 all at once. And, it's a bit too much for me, to be honest. Okay, now that I freed all 4 of these cars, let's take a look at some of the detail. So if you look, you have the GT here, and they all have this, and you have the badge. I think I'll show the black one because it's a little bit easier to see. So with the black one here, you could see Celica, and you see the little badge back here and GT. Very nice. Now notice with the black one, this is the latest version. They've painted the reflector on the front. This one does not have it. So these older ones do not have a painted reflector on the front. You could see the little bump here where the reflector is, but they didn't paint it. So that's interesting. I thought they would all be exactly the same. They all have the silver. So there's like a silver accent here or highlight around the window, and they all have it. They all have the same wheels. The wheels are very nice. I love these 3-spoke wheels. They all have more or less the same detail, the same accents. They all have almost everything identical. The only real difference with this latest one is they painted the reflector in the front. Okay, now of course Majorette comes with the suspension, and they all have the suspension. So, pretty similar, well actually identical, with the exception of the painted reflector. Now let's take a look at the front. It says GT here. Look at those lights. Wow, this is just so beautiful. So beautiful. Every time I make a Majorette video, I have to stress how much I love Majorette. And the rear is painted perfectly, and GT again. Let's quickly take a look at all of them. Okay, so back to this one. Yeah, no difference. Exactly the same. They all have mirrors, so not missing anything, no problems, no issues, and they all have the doors that open. And so the three older ones, they all have a black interior. This one has a red interior, so we're going to look at the interior of the red because it's just easier to see. Black is a little dark and it's harder to see. Now look how clear that is. Yeah, you could see everything. Very nice. And that's it for the 70s Toyota Celica. Very beautiful car. Great casting.